guys, and welcome to this week's episode of UJtv. We're coming to you from the APK campus in Johannesburg. Spring has finally arrived. My name is Marlinèe Fouchè and I'll be your host for today. But also with me hosting is Nicolaas.
Thank you, Marlinèe. It is the first week of September. Spring has sprung and love is in the air for some people. Before we look at what's cooking in today's episode, we've got Chef Tubea from UJ School of Tourism and Hospitality in our very own kitchen. Let's have a look at what she will be cooking for us today.
Thank you, Nick. Hello and welcome to another great episode. Today we're going to be making a really simple, easy recipe, and it doesn't require a lot of ingredients. It's balanced, it has everything. It has your starch, it has your protein, and it has your veggies. Okay, we're going to start off by our ingredients. We have 250 grams of carrots, which is about 4 carrots. We have salt, we have oil, pilchards, about 400 grams, which is 1 can. We have oregano, butter, pepper, 4 potatoes that I've just diced and parboiled, and milk, which is about 100 mils. So we're gonna first start off by sauteing our carrots. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to my pan so that they don't burn. And then I'm gonna add my carrots into the pan. Saute it about 4 to 5 minutes. Shouldn't saute it over 5 minutes because it's gonna get soggy and it's not gonna taste good. While I finish these off, we're gonna get back to Nick and let's catch up with them.
The thing with these chefs is they always make it seem so easy to cook. But don't worry, if you miss some of the ingredients, you can check out our Facebook page where we will post the recipes. Search for UJtv on Facebook.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Forget Facebook. I'm just gonna get a tobacco for myself. I'm gonna put her in my closet. When I'm hungry, I'm just gonna take her out. That's how I roll.
Sounds like that.
But guys, let's get back to the program. We've got some entertaining things coming up today. First, we're going to look at the engineering week, which is coming up shortly. We're taking a look at the solar challenge. And speaking about that, we also have a special guest in the studio today, the project leader of the UJ Solar team, who's going to have a chat with Nick.
But first, we're going to have a look at some vines. And remember, if you're making vines, you can tag us with hashtag UJtv. You can also drop us an email at info@intellilab.tv and show us what you've been doing. You've seen him on the show before. Graham Haynes, the guy that's been keeping us young and fit, has been making a lot of vines. And today we're looking at his top 10 vines. Let's check it out.
Honey, if you don't come out of the sun soon, you're gonna end up with skin like a reptile. Oh my God.
What's up, New York? If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Oh, you're sleeping. I think I saw my missing leg in your bed.
Nighttime. Daytime. So it's training time and some people are doing the stairs like a baby.
So Becca, what's happening here?
Alright, I just added in my pilchards. Interesting fact, pilchards has omega-3 in them, and that's good for brain development, so this is a brain food.
That's good for students.
Yes, obviously. You can also substitute these with the pilchards with mince, or if you're a vegetarian, just add veggies that you like.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay guys, so coming up next, we're about keeping you guys up to date on what's happening in and around campus. So the lovely Janice is going to tell us a bit about I Heart Joburg and the Nike Run.
Hi, I'm Janice Griever, and I'm taking a look at some of the stories and happenings on our campus. This past week, UJ hosted Africa Engineering Week. This is a collaboration between UNESCO, the Department of Science and Technology, and the Engineering Council of South Africa. So this is a pretty big deal. Even the Minister of Science and Technology, Naledi Pandor, was there to open this international conference. So let's have a look at that.
Africa Engineering Week kicked off at UJ Doornfontein campus from 1 to 5 September. This year's theme was Engineering is a Life Changer. The objective was to educate the youth and general public about engineering. Among the activities were educational workshops and public awareness events.
Well, essentially, we're launching the South Africa UNESCO Engineering Week, which is a collaborative effort to highlight the opportunities available in engineering and to also support the African continent in its intention to build a larger base of professionals. This was discussed several years ago with UNESCO as a project that we should undertake together, and finally we're here launching this week.
We believe that an event like this, launching engineering in Africa, is actually quite vital. Many people say that we should have started this 20 years ago, but we believe that the best time is now. The engineering profession, we believe, assists society in assisting them in creating solutions to help them with day-to-day activities, as well as building of roads, building of sustainable infrastructure. So we believe the engineering profession is actually a very important component in society to actually build our future infrastructure.
You're running this line here. Just come here.
It is what we call in South Africa a scarce skills domain, a professional sector in which we lack the numbers. And so we want you as young people to be alert to what engineering does, what it can do, and why it is so important to the world. So I leave you with a word. When your teacher says you can't do maths, tell her, ma'am, you're wrong. When your teacher says you can't do physical science, tell him, sir, you're wrong. And decide to do them, decide to study, decide to build a different Africa and a different South Africa. Thank you very much.
And staying with all things engineering, UJ Engineering Research Professor Esther Akinlabi has been selected as a member of the South African Young Academy of Science. Professor Akinlabi is Associate Professor of Mechanical Engineering Science, and she will be contributing towards development, mentoring and role modeling of future scientists. Congrats to Professor Akinlabi. And now, on the more arty side of things, the inaugural annual I Heart Joburg Music Festival is a 12-hour-long concert dedicated to this beautiful city of Johannesburg, and it is happening tomorrow, Saturday the 6th at Ellis Park. Included in the international lineup is Jessie J and Jason Derulo alongside the Best of SA. My accounting lecturer here at UJ is actually part of a band, Crash Car Burn, and he'll also be performing alongside these amazing artists. So shout out to you, Mr. Barnes. And also happening next week, Sunday, the 13th of September, are the finals of the UJ Can You Dance competition. Now, trust me, I've seen some of these guys in action, and you do not want to miss this awesome event. It will be right here at APK, at the Arts Centre Theatre at 7:30 p.m. Diversity Week is also happening from the 15th to the 19th of September. And this big annual international festival will be held on the Friday. I beg your pardon, the actual biggest festival will be on the Friday. And also right here at the UJ Auckland Park campus. This is the biggest annual event hosted by the Division of Internationalization at UJ. So don't miss out on the opportunity to showcase your culture. You're also welcome to sign up as coordinators. All you have to do is email all your inquiries to studyabroad@uj.ac.za. And now on to sport. Have you joined the, I beg your pardon, have you joined the challenge and participated in our Nike trail run? If not, it's not too late. The next run will be on the 16th of September. Registration will be on the day from 4:30 p.m. at the Hockey Auburn Fields. I think I need to make an appearance there. My calves have been looking a little shapeless lately, so that might not be a bad idea. And now football. UJ has ended the round-robin stage on top of the varsity football standings after a 1-1 draw to the University of Limpopo in Johannesburg on Monday. So you have to join us next week Monday for the varsity football men's semi-final against Korfsies at 7 p.m. Early on that day will also be the ladies semi-final at 4 p.m. And if that's not enough reason for you to attend, AKA will be performing live, so make sure you're there. So that's next week Monday, the 8th of September at the Soweto Sports Complex. So it's only fitting that we now end off with some highlights from UJ's last football match against the University of Limpopo. A great game it was too. And that's it from me. Until next time, take care.
UJ's last leg of the round-robin stage of the Varsity Cup took place on Monday the 1st at the RVA Miller Stadium against the University of Limpopo. UL started strong, attacking the UJ goal early on and had good defense throughout the first half. The match was highly contested as UL stood strong against the log leaders. Despite both teams' efforts, the score was 0-0 at half-time. The UJ Samsung cheerleaders kept the atmosphere alive at the break with throws and synchronized dancing. UL started off the second half much the same as they did the first, attacking relentlessly, countered by UJ's solid defense. UJ had their fair share of offensive attacks too. UL's Clyde Khatla then scored a brilliant free kick, stirring up the UL support. Time was running out for UJ, but they soon after equalized with a header from Taelo Mpahlele. And so ended the game in a 1-1 draw, which meant UJ is still at the top of the log with 2 points difference.
We've been speaking about the Solar Challenge for quite some time here on UJtv, but if you're interested to find out what it's about, some of the previous races are currently airing on DSTV, channel 319, Mindset Learn.
Next time on Fuel Duel. Teams have now completed 4 out of 10 legs in the Sasol Solar Challenge and have set up camp in Cape Town for their day off. At Canal Walk, the rest of the teams are on display.
Team spirits are back up. We're looking forward to the race tomorrow.
This is Fuel Duel.
For the past few weeks, we've been eagerly following the UJ Solar team progress, as they will be competing in an international challenge later this month. Let's have a quick recap and see how far they are with the car.
Well, this car is quite different to the previous car in that the materials are definitely a major up. Before we weighed the car, it was around 330 kilos. Our target now is under 150 kilograms, which for a car you can imagine it's the weight of a large-ish person. So it's a very light car. The biggest challenge has definitely been the learning curve. Before we've worked with basic materials, we've sort of tried to keep things simple, but now we've moved it up a gear. We're trying to push the technology boundaries. We're trying a lot of different things. So everything we've developed in-house as well, which is quite different to a lot of other teams. The goal for this year is definitely to take on the best. We've got the world #1 coming through. We want to be on their tail. We want to take them on.
With me in studio today, I've got Warren, the project leader of UJ's solar team. Welcome, Warren.
Great, thank you very much for having me.
I must admit, when I heard solar car, I wasn't expecting such a sleek and modern design. Has the design changed a lot from last year's car?
Very much so. We've changed a lot of things. We've tried to reduce the weight, but because if you look at the shape, we focused on the aerodynamics, which is where the shape actually comes from. So it becomes quite a unique aspect of the car because that is your biggest loss on your vehicle.
How much does the car weigh?
Well, the previous car was around 330 kilos. Our new target is under 170 kilograms.
Oh, wow.
So it's quite a big difference.
Now, I know it's called a solar challenge. It's a race. How does it work? Is it an actual race?
In essence, it is a race. It's an endurance race. So it's different to the typical races you would see. The South African version, which is called the Sasol Solar Challenge, is a 6,000 kilometer race across South Africa. So you have different legs working from Pretoria down to Cape Town, doing different loops. And basically, you start with a charged battery, and that's it for the race. The rest of the time, you're running off the sun.
So it's basically to see how far you can come with your solar power?
Yeah, whoever does the most kilometers at the end of the day wins.
Okay, and against who are you competing? Is it just universities?
There's a number of local teams, but we've got many international teams coming across. We've got a team from Delft University, who's the current world champions.
Oh, wow.
So they'll be competing for the first time here, which is very exciting. We get to see how they've built their car. We get to compete with them, which is fantastic. So we hope to do well against them.
Okay, and is there any way we can follow the race while you're doing it?
Sure, definitely. We have a website, www.ujsolar.co.za, or you can follow us on Facebook, UJ Solar Car. We've also got a Twitter handle, and during the race we'll be sending live feeds of exactly where we are on the race itself, so you can follow us and
so people can see how you're doing on the race. Exactly. Well, UJtv is all the way behind you and we're supporting you. I'm thinking it will definitely go well.
We hope so.
Thank you for being here. It was great having you.
Great, thank you very much.
I don't know whose arm I'll have to twist, but before they leave, I'm definitely going to take a ride in UJ's solar car. But first, let's head back to the kitchen.
Okay guys, I've put my pie in the baking tray. I've put my pilchards at the bottom, and I put my mashed potato on top and pressed it down with the back of a wooden spoon. I'm gonna pop this in the oven, and while that's busy baking in the oven, I made these earlier on for Nick and Marlene to taste. So I hope they enjoy it.
You have no idea how amazing it smells right here in studio. I can't wait to taste that, Chef. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to like our Facebook page, UJtv, or go follow us on Twitter at UJ Television.
I'm definitely getting serious of getting a mini Tubea for my kitchen. I really need something like that because I'm sort of useless in the kitchen.
So am I.
But on that note, we're going to greet you. My mouth is watering.
Thank you for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Keep it real.
Bye.